اول باید بکوبین بعد ببینید چرا انقلاب شده. اگر معطل بشین انقلاب موفق میشه.
The military commanders drew up proposals to end the chaos.
من این طرحو بردم و به عرض رسوندم و قبلا اشاره کردم که علاوه انقلاب اول باید بکوبین بعد ببینید چرا انقلاب شده. اگر معطل بشین انقلاب موفق میشه. ایشون راه رفتن و بعد اومدن گفتن یعنی شما میگویید من خلاف قانون اساسی رفتار کنم؟ گفتم قربان مملکت داره از دست میره و دیگه امر بفرمایید این کار بشه. باز دوباره راه رفتن و گفتن دیگه چی دارین؟ گفتم ساکت موندم و ایشون گفتم به هر حال من دیگه از این مسائل خسته شدم.
America was caught off guard. For 30 years, the Shah had stood shoulder to shoulder with American presidents against the spread of communism and anti-Western movements in the Middle East.
Iran, because of the great leadership of the Shah, is an island of stability in one of the more troubled areas of the world.
Now, just 10 months later, President Carter's words rang hollow.
The question is beginning to arise how long the present government here can last with almost daily fighting on the streets of the ground.
It was a question the American ambassador and his deputy needed to answer.
We were invited to this party. We both went around quite separately talking to the various generals and admirals. When I asked General Rabi how things were going, he said, no problem at all. So I went over to Admiral Habib Abdullahi and I asked the same penetrating question, how are things going?
می گفتیم که وضع ما درسته، ارتش سر جاشه، این حالت پیدا نشه که داره رژیم متزلزل میشه کم کم.
Here we were, the country was in turmoil and there was not one significant mention of political problems, disorder, or anything. I could not sleep that night. In the morning, I hustled over to the embassy. I went in, I said, Mr. Ambassador, this is not going to work. He smiled and he threw to me a pile of a yellow lined paper with writing on it, and top was thinking the unthinkable.
The ambassador's report to Washington spelled it out. The Shah's regime was in peril. The president called an emergency meeting.
Our presumption was that the United States policies would be better off if the Shah did stay in power.
We were concerned that if Shah falls, the whole thing could become extremely unstable, not just in Iran, but in the region.
But over how to save the Shah, the president's advisors were divided.
Secretary Vance and I both felt that the best chance the Shah had to maintain his position was to go the direction of reform, to have early elections, to take human rights steps that would gain the confidence of his people.
You first reestablish order, thereby asserting your authority, and shortly thereafter initiate reforms, having proven that you're in charge.
Brzezinski felt we should make it very clear to the Shah that we would not object in any way if he decided to really crack down very hard and use what Brzezinski came to call the iron fist.
The message to the Shah was not clear. It urged him simultaneously to get tough with the protesters and to offer them concessions. The Shah summoned the ambassador.
علازت صحبت این کردن که آیا آمریکا میخواد که من با شدت عمل به خرج بدم یا نه.
Ambassador Sullivan had to say, I have no instructions on this, Your Majesty, which left the Shah very confused.
خسته تر، ناراحت تر و در واقع یک آدمی بودن که به کلی دیپرس بودن.